everything just started happening so fast. You know, like when you go really fast in a car or a crotch rocket and everything starts to like turn into a blur.
Yeah.
That's what my life was like. And it was just, you know, everyone's like, I'm in all these magazines and like all these people from Montana are seeing all this. And it's just like, it was crazy, like how fast it happened. You know what I mean? And like,
were you single during this time?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to do whole podcasts around just
it was a bloodbath.
I believe it. I believe it. And,
I mean, dude,
Vegas is already...
Me and Dan Bilzerian were best friends. What does that tell you? We were like the two playboys in Vegas.
Yeah.
And so it was a disaster in a good way.
And you have no kids running around?
Zero, well, no one's showed up.
Not that you know. There's gonna be some little Morgan running around one day.
I'm surprised someone hasn't tried to say that.
Oh,
you know,
man.
that kid was mine.
That's okay. So now that's popping,
ripping, and I started to kind of get a little frictional with the family office, and so after about 6 months of fighting with them, I decided to resign and get bought out by them, and you know, they end up plugging their son from Goldman Sachs in as CEO. So that's probably what they wanted, was for me to build this empire and so they could have another toy. And so I, you know, exited, shook hands, whatever, took my money. And then, you know, Dan's all over me. Bro, we got to do a cannabis company. Come on. Like, this will be so fun. We'll go get a mansion in Bel Air, you know, Beverly Hills, and we'll fly all over the world and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, all right, fine. So we become partners on the company. And then I come up with this name, Ignite. And, you know, the rest is history there. We moved to LA together, and that's where shit just got out of hand. Like, because Dan, the perception of Dan was like he had more money than God. And so he was almost like a puppet master to the celebrities. Like, all these celebs are coming to me like, bro, you're with Dan now? Like, damn, like, this is a good look, dude. Like, you made it, my boy. You know what I mean?
Did you feel that way?
I don't look at people on a pedestal. Like, I think that's why very well-known people like me a lot, because like I don't think they're just another human. If anything, they just have more issues than someone else. But you're just another person, you know what I mean? So like I don't give anyone preferential treatment, but at the same time, like I had my own money. Like I never asked Dan for anything, you know what I mean? Like I had my own shit going.
Yeah.
I think he respected, because everyone tries to take shit from him. So I think he respected that. Like I was just there to have fun and build companies and do whatever. So we started throwing these crazy parties in Bel Air, you know, like Middle Eastern guys were offering like 30, 40,000 to get in. Like the first one we threw, I think we took his jet. We're picking up girls all over the country and flying them into LA for this party. So the first party, I mean, was like 80 dudes and like 800 girls. And like, you know, it was that madness.
Sounds awful.
It was madness. Like, but like, I started to take a step back and I'm like, this isn't what I thought it was. Like, this isn't what I thought it was when I was in that basement in Montana watching Entourage. You know what I mean? How manufactured it was, how fake everyone was. Everyone was there for the wrong reasons. Like, I started to get a sour taste in my mouth about that whole life. And I started to become a little unhappy and bitter. It's like, I was just like, this isn't what I signed up for. Like, you roll in a room, everyone's, you know, giving you the fuck you smile. What's up, bro? How you been? And like, you just don't know who's going to stab you in the back when you turn around. And it's just like...
You almost become numb to it all.
You do. And like, then you look back and you're like, what was I doing? You know what I mean? But yeah, I lost all connection to emotions I had. You know what I mean? It was just like, I became very cold. And like, that's not how I was raised and that's not who I am. And so I just started to kind of remove myself from that situation a little bit. Me and Dan's father were getting in a lot of fights. To the point of, you know, he kind of almost just pushed me out of the company. I owned a very small piece, and I just walked away after about a year. And
you walked from it.
Yeah.
You just said, you know what, it's not worth it.
No, I mean, I didn't want to go through the headache, the nightmare.